I started way back when at the Thomas Jefferson School, the early classes, the early conferences. Um, and I went to just a trial balloon class that they had to see if they could have an objectivist graduate center. And then I had the great fortune, even though I was in graduate school at the time and raising young kids, I had the wonderful fortune of auditing Leonard's classes, Peter Schwartz's classes, and Harry's classes in the Objectivist Graduate Center, and I took all that I could. I just continually enrolled. It was like that was my real education, and then I would go to school first. I had to become a psychologist during the day. Last year, I re-enrolled in the Objectivist Academic Center, and I was blown away. I mean, who can replace Leonard, Harry, and Peter? And in one sense, nobody. And in another sense, oh, yes. You have Ankar and you have Greg Salmieri and I took Ben's classes. I know Aaron also did classes, but Ben's classes, and to get a weekly um, injection of a wonderful sense of life with a million ahas, even though I've studied objectivism for decades. My husband and I have attended every objectivist conference. So I recommend if anybody can audit the classes, you can pretty much do it at your own pace for the Objectivist Academic Center. I highly recommend it. You really organize your thinking, you get many ahas. One takeaway for me, one huge takeaway with all I've done, I'm a clinical psychologist, I've been on radio, and this was duh, you've got to be kidding. You didn't really get this point that you can't overload in your life. If you want an integrated life, fully integrated, you want to make sure that you have picked your top values and that they can fit neatly, comfortably into your days. It doesn't mean that you're not ambitious, but it does mean that you're not chronically feeling like, oh, but I'm behind in that. I finally caught up in this and I'm behind in that. But the way they present it really drew it home that it's your life. Make it comfortable. You don't want a cluttered house and you don't want so many different activities that you can't smell the objectivist roses. You can't breathe. So it's that's just one nugget out of many from the Objectivist Academic Center.